Hello, my beautiful beloved soul family. Welcome to Love and Beloved. This is Dilruba Chaudhary, your love life leader. Today's topic is I'm having a trend over the group that's asking that people are stuck in their current relationship and they feel unsatisfied. They feel unfulfilled emotionally and mentally, and they are just in the relationship because they have some of their own reasons. Some of them are there just for the kids they have together. They have kids just for they think divorce is so bad. Sometimes they are in the relationship, they don't want to go to a chaotic life, or they are not financially abundant, or feel sufficient for themselves, or there are so many excuses, like they don't want to be socially labeled as a divorced person. So many scenarios we have seen around us that people are stuck in relationship when the relationship should be based on your love, affection, and completeness, a full, complete whole picture. Two persons are just combined because they are feeling so connected and they just love to be with each other. That's the base reason should be being together. Otherwise, there shouldn't be any other reason to be there. But people have their own excuses and they have their own reasons. I'm not saying that they are wrong, or their excuses or their reasons are invalid. I'm saying that there is no base bond in between of them, and they are so unfulfilled with each other, but still they're maintaining the relationship, naming it as a relationship, when they know deep down that the relationship's purpose, it's not been served in the first place. So how many of you are going through that kind of relationship, living in that kind of relationship? Even if you are not a married person, if you are not in a legal relationship, like paperwork relationship, if you are still with boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever a partnership, you are so hesitant to leave, or to confront your partner that you are not satisfied in that relationship. You are not even fulfilling your own desires in your relationship. How many of you are having that kind of scenarios in your life? And that drives those people nuts, that feel them, make them feel numb, make them feel unmotivated towards their whole life. They feel like that they are not living their life, because the partnership with their partner in house, that's the most biggest part they should have. We all should have that. When we come home, we are so satisfied, we are so full, we feel like ourselves. But those people who are just being together just because of some other reasons, those reasons sometimes come so short to be together. They feel like they're trapped. They feel like that those are the, like, I just wanted to break free everything. Or they just roll the days, the time to pass by. They just feel like there's no hope to be happy, or this is it. This is how the conjugal life should see. This is how it should be. There's no other happiness. There's no other fulfillment. Sometimes that actually leads to a really dangerous path, like some people sneak, like cheated on, or go unfaithful, or make another friend outside of the marriage, so that they try to feel fulfilled outside of that marriage, because they are so connected with that person. Or they try to entertain themselves by other things, like other surroundings things like alcohol, like drugs, like, I don't know, like maybe shopaholic. That's also another issue though. Yeah, it doesn't sound like that kind of issue, but it is. It's like making satisfaction out of things. So those actually could lead you to dissatisfaction, living an autopilot of a life, and just being so so limited in your communication. You feel like you don't have much to talk about, because if you think that you are gonna open up with your partner, there's gonna be confrontation, there's gonna be some chaos, there's gonna be some aggression, because that's not matching with your partner right now, because your inner being is not matching with your partner. So if you are feeling that way and you are feeling so numb and impatient and you wanted to break free from that, there's hope. I can tell you that how you can do that. First thing is you need to understand why it happened in the first place. Why you even went through to being in a relationship with a partner that you don't even know first, or you thought that you know them very well, but they actually grew or changed their pattern or their personality, and you feel like that you are living within a stranger, or you have grown up in some kind of interest that your partner doesn't have anything. So it's kind of a mismatch that happened. So first thing, you need to understand that it happens at the first moment just for some other external reason, some connection, some kind of spark, some kind of acknowledgement from the society that you are in a relationship, some kind of acknowledgement from your family also, some kind of satisfaction that you reached a milestone, like you are married now, you can have kids, like those kind of self-esteem milestone people have. And then those are the external factors that played a role in that time's decision. It was really like a limited factor of your own soul connection. And I'm not saying anybody is like everybody just got to a relationship but by those pressure, but most of the time when we are young and when we are having some affair, some love going on in our in our life, then we kind of cloud ourselves with all of those factors, and anything that makes us feel connected, we kind of look for that. And whatever it just feels that that's the best thing I could ever have, we just go for that person. We kind of overlook all of the other factors that could be a red flag down the road. So the key is to know that person, or being ready for a relationship is to know yourself first. How much do you know yourself? How much did you see the change in yourself? How much evolution you have had past in your life? Did you ever notice that? What track you are following? Which way you are going? What was your values? What is your values, and what was your values, and what's the difference between them? If we know all those tracks, we kind of get to know us, and we then figured it out what makes us most fulfilled, satisfied, and most content in our life. Because the external factors, it could be your satisfactory reason, but once it's met the external factor, it shouldn't be feel like unsatisfactory, if those are the satisfactory factor for yours, right? If you feel that if your parents are happy with your marriage, then you should be feel like, okay, I'm married, my parents are happy, now I should feel happy, and I'm feeling happy right now. Then there's no question. If you are still not feeling happy, if you are still feeling unfulfilled inside of your mind, then there is a discrepancy of those factors that makes you makes you feel fulfilled. So you have to go deep down into yourself to know what exactly makes you feel fulfilled. What exactly makes your life look like you are living, you are every day, you are living happily and you are just thriving. And then look for those things if those matters to your partner. If those doesn't matter to your partner, then he is gonna be fall through of that relationship no matter what, or she is gonna, right? Because people's values, if those doesn't match, those actually drives people towards the end of the life, like the whole life. None of those shallow things you just come up with that and you match it, you just forget it, like, okay, I have had my house, I have had my family, I'm a parent now, okay, then what's next? The next thing is the main core thing is your values, your satisfaction, fulfillment, your emotional and your purpose in your life. If you feel that, if you know that, then you can find a real good match with your own values. Okay, now whoever is already into relationship and feeling that, okay, they don't have the same values, same goals in their life, is there any hope, or they have to leave, or their just marriage is falling apart? No, I will say there's anything can be possible. There's another way to look at that. Even if your partner is not matching with your values, even if your partner is having some miscommunication, there's a way you can communicate with their energy body. There's more way to connect with them into their soul body, into their core body. Once you learn how to communicate in that level with your partner, they will understand you better and respect you, even though their value doesn't match with yours. They will understand you, they will respect your values, they will liberate you to thrive. They will make yourself comfortable when you are with them. And the same thing happens with you. You will understand them better and you will respect their values. You will respect their perspective to make them comfortable, feeling like make them comfortable around you. That's when the two of you are gonna be together with full and complete vibration, vibrationally aligned. That's what we call vibrationally aligned. But the key is to communicate and make the bridge in from yours to them. So the bridge is not just communication verbally or like in writing or action. It has an energetic communication from yours to them. And if you know that, then you can achieve that very quickly, very minimum time. But you have probably tried like so many things, like therapies and I don't know, like everything you already tried and never felt like it's just working any good, or it just worked for some while and then back into the same way. So there's need to be a deep inside of theirs and yours communication so that it can be a productive one and it can be a really inside of themselves, so it can shake them and it can make their changes. They can be able to feel you. They can be able to see you from within. And you too, you could see them from within, other than just the external body or physical body or their rationalities or their rational thoughts. You can feel them from inside, and it's possible. Even if you are hopeless, that your partner doesn't understand you, it's just not working, and you are just there just for some reason because they're providing you, they're just loving your kids, or you are not fulfilling your own satisfaction or something like that. It's not like you have to sit there with a half done or a partial fulfillment. You can feel fully fulfilled with your partner, with your life, I would say, even though if it's partner or relationship or your kids or your whatever it is. You deserve the happiness, and you are able to have the happiness with whoever you want, no matter who the person is. If you can tap into your own power, your own soul language, your own soul purpose, you know how to control it, and you know how to make it work, to communicate, make it work, to show yourself, make it work, to understand others and make them understand yours. That's the infinite intelligence you have inside of you. But the key is to know how to communicate inside of you. The key is tap into that power. And that power doesn't come with just a manual, right? We cannot have a manual of how to tap into your soul, but there is way people are having success to tap into their own energy body and how to work with that. And that has the systematic and strategic way to do that. If you are willing to do that work within yourself, if you are sick and tired of living like a half dissatisfied life with your relationship, you are stuck, you are trapped in your with your partner, and you feel like there's no hope that your partner is gonna fulfill you, is gonna make you satisfied, and you wanted to break free of that, then PM me and let's see if we can work together, and if we are a vibrational match to work together. Because I'm a very personal believer that if anyone is not a vibrational match with you, you cannot have any connection or communication or any service or anything exchanged. You cannot get any good out of it. So this is very important to know that the vibrational match is there, and then let's see if we can work together. And you don't have to be in that kind of situation. You can be fulfilled in any situation just by knowing your energy body. That's all. So until next time, I hope this illuminates something in your situation, and from my heart to yours. Have a great day.